Hello everyone, my name is Karthik, roll number 2303018. I'm going to talk about the agriculture and its impact on the economy. Economy. When I say the economy, when I say the agriculture product, it is not all the agriculture products like rice, pulses or vegetables, but it's on a primary product called onion. Yes, you call it right, onion. So we would have heard from our childhood. Even I've heard personally from 90s or 85s and until last year, right? I've heard news every year about the onions and its price hike and the political unrest and there are protest among the farmers and consumers and lot of social news and etc, right? Yes, that's the onion war. So the political and economic impact of India's key commodity. So it is not the state news, national news yet. It is an international news now. How the onion rolls the political and economy of India's kitchen staple. It may be, well, it is not India's kitchen staple. It is world now. But I'm talking about India because it's more focused now on this and now especially in India. It may be a simple vegetable, but all of us would have heard the news or hearing news every year during this digital era when we are fully connected. The big news, onion price that started shaking the government every now and then for every once in 5 years and every years in across state whenever we have the state elections and every year this onion is one kind of a kingmaker where government including the central financial institutions, everyone get together and beg their head to somehow stabilize the prices, right? Yeah, let me start with a statement from Reserve Bank of India's Governor Shakti Das. He personally, in one of the interview, he stated this, that RBI, is actually closely monitor the onion productions, because onions have played a significant role in Indian politics where their prices having the ability to influence public statement and even determine election outcomes. So onion are on the main dish in Indian kitchens, but it has some depth and complexity to add some dishes to make it to more taste, right? So, but it is not the first time onions and politics have their path crossed. In Indian politics, onion have often been a barometer of public sentiment and capable of making or breaking a government, right? So being India's a net exporter of onion and earns income from export, if you see until financial year 23 and 24, if you see compared to for last 3 years, right, India earns more about 10 10,000 to 15,000 crores of revenues or the income that we have earned from the export of onion. So India is the second largest producer of onion next to China, right? So an increase in price of onion can affect the consumers by the way of increase in food consumption budget, whereas a decrease in onion prices below the cost of cultivation affects a producer. So it's a both side, consumers and producers. So then it's a different ball game now, right? So what will happen? So protest unrest can occur among farmers on everyday households, the blame placed on the incumbent government and etc. So there are three instances where in 1980 Indira Gandhi came in power by exploiting this using slogans of soaring onion prices, and 1998 and 2024 where BJP got defeated by Congress on even the significant loss now in 2024 Lok Sabha elections also. So what the government will do in such volatile situations? Banning the export or minimum export price or buffer stocks and price fixing and subsidies, right? So there is a data from Minister of Consumer Affairs, right? Where we exported about 2.60 lakhs of tons of onions has been exported 2024 and 2025, and government has lifted the onion export provision by 2024 May, okay, with the allowed export of minimum export prices. So basically government is focusing more on stabilizing the prices so that it will stabilize the political situation and also the food consumption and the buying power of the people. So government has taking more steps towards this particularly onion. Not even, I'm not saying with the others are stable like rice and everywhere, but onion have major power in terms of shaking the entire political stability. Okay, and also demand for onion is completely, kind of inelastic. So I would complete, my speech with lost one possible solution. It is right. See, it is believed that, this is already in discussion, within our Indian government. I've seen some article where, this is only the proposal, but it's only the possible solution that, it will be kind of a stable, for us, and also for us as an agricultural nation. Now, we are also, driving towards, as an agriculture nation, and summing of, getting more savings from agriculture also, right? It is believed that, we should have a law that unites 29 states into a single agriculture market. So, because now there is a benchmark, and also, or also there is a real example from European Union, right, where they've created, a common agriculture policy, CAP, as part of their own treaty. And with that, they assured that, the availability of affordable producers, agriculture products throughout EU. So why can't India can and also adapt a common agriculture policy among 29 states, right? So this is, I mean, I agreed, we have, so much of digital India, so much of, on the banking level reforms and everything. But an agriculture perspective, other than, the latest fertilizers or modern agriculture irrigation facilities and etc., there is something we need to, think about the law. Okay, so how can we united as a single, in terms of agriculture product, because each state have different agriculture policy in terms of their own products. Let's take Tamil Nadu in terms of rice production, or take Punjab as a wheat production or vegetables, right? So everywhere, I'm seeing so many protests from agriculture in Haryana, Punjab, everywhere, right? So there should be a single common law, okay, where should be accepted by all the party, that ensures that, while we are taking care of all the economy in terms of defense, or in terms of digital, or in terms of, all other policies in terms of infrastructure, right? Let's have our focus towards agriculture, and not only onion, but also for the other vegetables and other agriculture products. Let's have, the focus on that. Let's improve the life, or the earnings, and of a farmer. Okay, so that will be more, need of, her, or need of the, need for the international, the people. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. Cheers.